Fine. Now, we're talking now about what all the solutions in this strategy have in common.
Right.
What's special about them? And probably, well, there's two things. First, you have a grand strategy, which is to say, this is a recipe for a total change in the society, for improving everything in the society. And in a way, you might think of it as a tune-up, because this is the second problem with Marxian thought. Whether this was Marx's idea or his successors, the basic idea, if the post office isn't working, burn it down, build another one. All right? And Marx's thought has led to revolutions and fires and destruction of societies all around the world. There's this basic idea, burn the place down and rebuild it, all right? And I believe it's the major error, of, well, one of the two major errors of Marxism, all right? Every part of this strategy involves maintaining what we have, only optimizing it, improving what we have, but not throwing it out, but preserving all the things we've acquired, but putting in that last 5% or 10%, the tune-up part, to get them really optimized, to get them really working. All of our systems are running badly, all of them. And that's why it's not an earthly paradise. They're all inefficient. Our banking systems, our education, our health, and as you'll see when we go into the details of some of the solutions, they're all involved with improving efficiency, kind of tuning up everything that's happening. All right. So, and then it's really a synergistic grand strategy. Now, synergy is a very interesting concept. Bucky Fuller really made it clear and underlined it. He was the one who invented the phrase grand strategy, for example. I got that from Bucky, all right? So what we're after is synergy. And synergy means that the total effect when you combine things is more than the individual effects, more than you expect. And a very good example of synergy or synergistic reaction is gunpowder, okay? Sulfur burns pretty slow. Charcoal, powdered charcoal burns pretty slow. Saltpeter burns pretty slow. So you expect a pretty slow fire when you mix the three of them, and instead you get this incredible explosion. So this is, you'll look at a lot of the details in the strategy and say, so what, that's a little detail and so on. But the point is, they are part of this like a cake recipe. So you can't really look at pieces of the strategy and say, well, I like that part, but we'll take this part out, all right? Because the effect is going to be far, like a gunpowder explosion. The positive effect is going to be far beyond anything you could have guessed by looking at the total of the individual changes, right? For example, as nourishment improves, as the diet improves through some of these solutions, obviously health is going to improve with some of these solutions. As health improves, productivity is going to improve, etc., etc. So this is it. It's a synergetic grand strategy for Greece. And I would just say about this synergetic grand strategy, it will not just stop the tailspin that Greece is in. It will bring Greece into a period of prosperity beyond anything it's ever had. It will be a paradise on earth compared to most countries, right? Just through all these small solutions, all these tune-ups, all these optimizations, all these improvements.